a 21st century high-tech and innovation corridor across upstate now spans from Albany to right here in Dunkirk. Today we welcome Athenex, formerly Kynex, a homegrown company with business operations around the world, as SUNY Poly's and New York's latest partner, and a true 1-2 punch for Western New York. Punch 1, Athenex, as part of the Governor's Buffalo Medical Innovation and Commercialization Hub, will locate its North American headquarters at Conventus on the Buffalo Niagara Medical Campus. Punch 2, SUNY Poly, on behalf of New York State, will construct and own in Dunkirk its state-of-the-art 300,000 square feet pharmaceutical manufacturing plant specializing in next-generation cancer treatments.
It's a pleasure to be here today, and I want to thank Governor Cuomo for his relentless effort and leadership in driving the transformation of New York's economy, including high-tech manufacturing. I would like to begin by giving you a short introduction of Athenex, where an oncology specialty pharmaceutical company focused on the development and commercialization of next-generation therapies for cancer diseases as well as supportive therapies. Our focus is very simple: to develop innovative drugs that can help a life-changing impact on cancer patients around the world, not just here alone. Also, we have built a medical technology bridge between the two largest markets in the world, the US and China. I can speak personally to the large opportunities available for New York State from the Asia because of Governor Cuomo's leadership. In fact, I was asked personally to invite the governor to visit China soon to explore the economic collaborations between the world's second largest economy as well as New York State. On the US side of our bridge, we are concentrating our investments in New York State, in particular Western New York, and that is what today is all about. On the Buffalo Niagara Medical Campus, our North American headquarters have and will continue to host visitors and partners from all over the world who seek to do business or to want to partner with us. In fact, I am glad to report that just last year were visitors from China, Hong Kong, Korea, Japan, a number of countries in Europe, as well as New Zealand, coming to visit the Western New York area. In fact, I was told that we actually contribute and should be one of the tourism board for the Western New York. Our scientists in the labs on the campus will continue to innovate new medicine and new medical technologies. Our drug development and commercialization teams in Buffalo over there will continue to test our technology and new drugs in the clinics around the world. And we will perfect the technology through our formulation center, also here, as well as the pilot plant, before the technology is transferred for commercialization and manufacturing right here in Dunkirk. Now, some of the most advanced cancer medicines in the world will be produced here and shipped all over the world, and I think we should all be proud of it. Of course, all of this exciting news is truly the result of collaboration and support between the public and private sectors. Now, we also would like to thank the political leaders as well as the residents of the Western New York, particularly Buffalo and Dunkirk, who have believed in the potential of this region and invest in its infrastructure. This is important, and the tremendous workforce. We've been here many times. We stay in coffee shops, talk to people. We like the people here. And of course, we'd like to thank our early investors and as well as existing New York employees, including in particular our COO, Mr. Flynn Bessiker, and also the spouse and family of all our employees. It's with all your support that our success are here, and your belief in our success long before anyone else. Now, please join me in watching a short video highlighting just how far our company has evolved from those early days and where we are heading to the future. Please.
At Athenex, we found New York State's a wonderful place to do business.
The momentum and excitement continue to grow in Western New York as another shot of economic activity is injected into the area. Athenex, a specialty oncology pharmaceutical company, is expanding in Buffalo, establishing its North American headquarters in the new Conventus building on the Buffalo Niagara Medical Campus.
It's another sign of Buffalo's continued growth, thanks to the partnership our city has with New York State.
But the expansion doesn't stop there. The company is also building a state-of-the-art manufacturing plant in Dunkirk.
Cancer affects, everyone, all families. So this is important for us to be involved, and again, having Athenex here in Dunkirk is huge for all of us in so many ways.
This is such an exciting opportunity for our region in Chautauqua County. These high-tech jobs are exactly what we need, bringing new life and excitement for the future in Chautauqua County and our region.
Athenex's mission is to deliver innovative drugs that can have a life-changing impact on cancer patients. And New York State's mission continues to be to deliver long-term economic sustainability in upstate communities by bringing in jobs of the future.
We've learned that New York State has a hard-working, dedicated, and highly educated workforce, and we're pleased to expand our high-tech manufacturing in the state of New York.
The Advanced Drug Discovery and Advanced Manufacturing Partnership with SUNY Poly marks a significant expansion of Governor Cuomo's Buffalo Medical Innovation and Commercialization Hub, and the partnership with New York State secures Athenex's presence and growth in the state, providing for significant, high-paying new jobs.
Governor of the great state of New York.
We love having you here, and you'll see that Dunkirk is going to welcome you with open arms, as is all Western New York and the Southern Tier. We're very excited about what you're doing. Your drug can literally save lives, and you're right, cancer has touched so many millions of Americans. We're dealing with it now in my family, so God bless you. You're doing good work, and it's also good for the economy, and we are very, very, very excited to have you here. Thank you, Doctor. It's my pleasure to be back in Dunkirk. Pleasure to be at Dunkirk High with this group and this announcement. This is really an historic moment. It's a game changer, and something like this doesn't happen too often in one's lifetime. So it's a special moment, and I want to begin with the people who worked long and hard to make this day a reality. Dr. Calleros, who you heard from, he is a scientist. He is as close as I've ever come to dealing with a genius. He's been dedicated to the state of New York for decades. He is the father of nanotechnology, which started in Albany and transformed the whole Albany region. And he's brought in so many new high-tech companies, advanced manufacturing companies, that you now see the growth going all the way across upstate New York. And seeing what he did in Albany, we assigned him to Western New York to see if he could duplicate the miracle in Buffalo with the Buffalo Billion. And he has been really, really extraordinary. Let's give him a round of applause. Which is now a new high-tech advanced manufacturing economy, which is just what we said we were going to do 5 years ago. And it is happening, and it is working. Now, we started in Buffalo per se, because that's where the economic engines were. We started with UB, we started with the Niagara Medical Campus and Corridor, and we started building and building and building, and we said, we're going to generate such energy that you're going to see it is going to have a positive impact on the entire region. And that was always the concept. And you know what you see today? A positive impact on the entire region. You know what today is? 1,400 jobs. 1,400 jobs. 500 new jobs in Buffalo, 900 jobs in Dunkirk. That is a major, major development. And it's not just about the 900,000 jobs, and it's not just about the facility that we're going to build. It's then the spin-off of all of that, right? Because people come, people buy houses, people buy meals, people buy automobiles. It is a game changer for Dunkirk. It really, really is. And it is just more evidence of what we are doing. It'll be a $1.6 billion investment when all is said and done by the company. It's going to be matched by $200 million from the state of New York, which will leverage that $1.6 billion. That is a deal that I will make any day of the week, anywhere in the state of New York. Now, that $200 million is in the state budget. Mr. Goodell is committed to delivering it. Senator Young is committed to delivering it. And I believe in Assemblyman Goodell, and I believe in Senator Young, and I believe in their capacity to deliver it in the budget. An inquiring reporter said to me this morning, well, what happens if it's not in the budget? How do we know it's going to be in the budget? You know, part of a reporter's DNA to ask this cynical question. I know my brother is a reporter, but he was cynical before he was a reporter. I just think it brought him to that occupation. That's a different story. Let me make it clear. I believe in Senator Young's ability to get the $200 million in the budget. I believe in the Assemblyman's ability to get $200 million in the budget. It should be done by April 1. But coincidentally, I have a broken hand at the time. My right hand is broken. I sign with my right hand. My right hand is so broken that if the budget does not have $200 million in it, I cannot sign that budget, period. And let me say this. I know it's been a long haul. I know it's been a tough haul. I've been there over the decades, watching and feeling bad. I can't tell you how positive I feel today. After all the negativity, you can't have more signs of progress than we're looking at. And this is not an overnight success. This has been 5 years of hard work, changing old habits, bringing fiscal discipline to the state, reducing taxes, reducing local property taxes, investing state money in upstate New York, when the state government didn't know where upstate New York was for a lot of years. It's decades of work by Dr. Calieros. It's years of work by Howard Zemsky. It's making that Buffalo Billion work and then watching those jobs spread out and synergize and develop. I always knew we would get here. You know why? Nobody has what we have in New York. Fundamentally, nobody had what we had. Nobody had the schools, nobody had the universities, nobody had the workforce, nobody had the talent, nobody had the ethic that we have in New York. We just had to get the negative out of the way and let the entrepreneurial talent and ability and the goodness of the people of the state of New York do it. We were better, we had the skills, we work harder, you knock us down, we get up twice as strong. And we win at the end of the day, and that's what today is all about. Thank you, God bless you.